And as this report points out, till recently, most of us didn't even know of this Sengol. Had we even heard of this scepter, a symbol of sovereignty, a symbol of transfer of power from the times of the Chola Empire? Now that tradition is now being revived after 1947. Let me now take you through that journey of the scepter, of the Sengol, the Raj Dand, from the times of the Chola Empire to the times it was handed over to Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, to the time, as the BJP puts it, it was relegated to Anand Bhavan Museum at Prayagraj as the golden walking stick presented to Pandit Nehru, to now when it's all set to occupy the pride of place in Parliament.
Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge, not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom.
This landmark tryst carries a backstory. A backstory rarely told. A backstory that dates back to the Chola Empire, a Tamil dynasty that originated in the Kaveri Valley and ruled the region for over and over 500 years until the 13th century. Just before the Union Jack came down and 300 years of British rule ended. The transfer of power was emblematically encapsulated in a Tamil ceremony. Priests from prominent Tamil mutts carried a 5-foot scepter, sprinkled it with holy water, and handed it to Pandit Nehru at his Delhi home at sunset on August 14th. This wasn't an ordinary symbol of sovereignty, called Sengol, derived from the Sanskrit word shankh or a conch, surmounted by a carving of Nandi, Shiva's sacred bull. The golden staff, made by craftsmen in what was then called Madras, was modelled after the wand that the Chola kings would hand to their successors. The choice wasn't random. It was the outcome of deep thoughts and research. Pandit Nehru turned to freedom fighter C. Gopalachari for suggestions regarding a symbol for the transfer of power from the British to the Indians. Raja Gopalachari found the answer in history. He contacted a leading mutt down south to create the Sengol of the Chola tradition. Its seer then commissioned the job to the famous Bumidi Bangaru jewelers.
The scepter was done by my great-grandfather and my grandfather. So, I mean, even just to make the replica itself is like such a proud moment for us. I could have imagined how it would have felt for them, because they actually symbolized the transfer of power, and it's a great honor for my family to have been able to make this and give it to our government at that day.
The Sengol was rebuilt in 30 days.
It was not lost. I think it went down memory lane. So we don't know where it was. Thanks to, I think, the media Ananda Vigadan, it was revived. It was known. And then one of our family clan took the effort of backtracking it and seeing it in Allahabad, sending people there and going through the whole process.
Revived from the Chola region, handed to independent India's first Prime Minister. Mislabeled in a museum as Pandit Nehru's walking stick. Said to be reinstalled in India's new parliament, the historic Sengol story has come a full circle in 2023. Bureau Report, India Today.